Hi guys, I'm the M43 Man, and today I got a video of stuff that I got at Stoneleigh Militaria fair, which I just came back from. So, first of all, start off, the first thing I got was this. It's an original, what I believe is original, from what I can tell, World War II German water bottle. It's got some writing there. I think that could be the previous owner's regiment number and unit thing. It looks like it says something like 3/97 4 then comma 97 then comma 3 and then comma 5, and then it says something Julius by the looks of it, and then it says something that looks like 22. It's hard to see from the camera, but anyway, so yeah, it's missing one of the things that should be on the back. There should be another one of these. I got this off a Czech guy. It's very good value, I think, for what I paid. I paid 10 quid for it, which I think is very good. This is MN40, which I think could mean it's 1940 dated, I'm not sure. And also, side. Sorry, it also says MN40 there, and it's got a little piece of leather here. It needs to have the leather piece that goes over and around it, such as like with this one here. This is a Czech one, but virtually exactly the same. It needs to have this piece of leather here replaced, as well as the other piece that goes on the back, which I'm going to sew on by hand because I can. And I've the last button down here, it was stuck, and the popper didn't want to come off, so I put a little bit of WD-40 in there, and I managed to open it up. It's pretty good. I'm going to open it now and show it to you. It's got a cork. Cork does come out though, which is a bit of a shame. It's shrunk with time, I think, and it's not being wet. So anyway, the inside smells relatively clean, but one of my mates that I met, he told me to sterilize it with hot water before I use it. So yeah, I got that, and then the second thing I got was these. It's a pair of braces. Some people weirdly call them suspenders, but we're not women, so I think they should be called braces. Anyway, so yeah, they got this weird piece of elastic here. I don't know the reason for that, but anyway, they're quite nice. So, here's the upside down. It's got some writing. I think these could be post World War II German, East German probably, not East German, West German, I think. And so yeah, they were £2.50. That was £10. I might have said before, I can't remember. Moving on, I got this, which is M43 stick grenade. Almost completely correct. It's got a little bit of chipping here, if you can see, where the paint's just scratched off. Teeny bit at the top too. So I can easily repaint this. And the really weird thing was, because it had a little bit of paint chipping. Sorry, the guy reduced it by £5, which is very good, because it should have been £15, but it was £10. Anyway, so I need to still paint a Ravenamp stamp on the top, possibly one on the bottom, I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's pretty good. So yep, that was 10 quid. So next things I bought were these. These are K98 clips. they also work with Gewehr 98s and virtually every type of Mauser, I think. I'll show you how they work now. Okay, so my Gewehr 98, just a Gewehr 98. Just to show you that they work in Gewehr 98s at least. So work in that, and they also work in M43 Mausers. Shall show you. Set that Mauser down. M43 Mauser. Interesting thing is the VZ24 as well also had the bit they covered over here, and also a type of K98, I think it was K98 AZ, something like that, also had covering here. Bits. So pretty awesome, I think. Still need to find some 8mm or 10.92mm. But you know, it's all cases. So yeah, they work in both of my Mausers, so that's good. The other clips, the Swedish ones, they're just really for pouch fillers, because I got a whole load of American 30-06 ammo, and that's basically, it doesn't fit my Mausers, but it fits the clips, so it's good for pouch fillers. The only shame is you can't load them into your rifle, so what? Anyway, well, as I can with those. And by the way, got 5 of these at £1 each, which I think is very good. So, yeah, moving on. The next things I got were these. So starting off from right to left. Luftwaffe Cap Eagle Iron Cross 2nd class without the ribbon or the loop. It needs to be painted properly because it's not. War Merit Medal with swords, 1st class. The only thing that's wrong about it is some bright spark put the attaching pin upside down. So I'm just going to put a split pin all the way through there, just if I want to wear it on my uniform. I think this is called the Marine Assault Badge, or the Amphibious Assault Badge. It's for 3 or more amphibious assaults, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong about that, I'm not sure. This is my, I think it could be either an NSDAP Cap Eagle, it could be a Wehrmacht Cap Eagle, I'm not sure. I think it's more likely to be an NSDAP Cap Eagle, but so what. And Nordland, SS Nordland collar tab, gone like here, for example. So yeah, they were £2 each, apart from the Nordland cuff collar tab, which was £1. So do the math. That was £11. They were £5 if I didn't explain before. Moving on to the next items. I got this, which is a Luftwaffe belt buckle to go with my Fallschirmjäger set, which I know I should really get around to doing, but I've just not had the time. And that was £10. A Root Pro, obviously, not that. I'm not loading enough to have like a real one, because they're usually about £200 or more. So yeah, I got Shocker Cola, not original obviously, otherwise that would be pretty disgusting. It's edible chocolate cola as well, it's not just an empty tin. I already have eaten the first layer, so there's a second layer. Love chocolate cola, it's really nice. And contrary to what everyone else says, everyone else hates it, but I seem to find it, from what I've heard, but I seem to find it really, really nice. Basically, it's the thing that they had issued to German troops, usually in cold weather, and usually if the troops were seeming a bit down. And it basically is chocolate and dark chocolate mixed with coffee. So it's really nice. I think it is. And it's survived quite well, seeing as it survived World War II, and it's still producing chocolate today. I think it's blooming well good. Good on the company that's made them, and it's still for sale in Germany as the company's survived. So that is basically it, and I got another thing to show you, which I'll show you now. The chocolate cola was £3. Bit much, but so what. So altogether I spent £52.50, I believe, and that leaves me £3, which I'm gonna put into this thing that I call a helmet fund. I'm trying to save for a German repro German helmet, which is basically usually about £45 to £50, and I've been trying to put money aside so I can save up for one. Well, I really want to get like an M43 helmet, because then you can do M43 will survive. Will be very good because it was used from the beginning to the end of the war. And I'm going to try and get a Fallschirmjäger helmet as well. And then the thing is, I'd like to get myself a repro or an original British power helmet, but they're usually quite expensive, and more than my pocket money could probably get me. So yeah, I'll show you the other thing. So here is the last thing. It's used to be an IF working blues shirt, but I've modified it to be a World War II German shirt. It's almost the correct colour, almost. So what I've done basically is I just sewn up the front here, and done a funny thing that they have, like a kind of triangle shape, and then I've removed the epaulets which it had, and I've sewn them onto the front of the pockets here and here. I sewed them onto the pockets by hand. I used a sewing machine for this bit because it was faster, and I sewed the bottom part of the epaulets onto the pockets as well with the sewing machine because it was just faster. Shirt didn't fit me when I originally. Sorry guys about that, my camera ran out of memory, so I had to go and delete some stuff. So I was saying I had to tack take the arms in because the shirt was far too big for me when I first bought it, and the irony is now it's actually starting to fit me, which is quite worrying, because the collar, I mean, had about that much space between my head and the actual collar when I first bought it. So here it's got, I've added the loops for shoulder boards. I know it should have the pebble shell buttons. I'm annoyed that I didn't buy 2 off Soldiers of Fortune, but I just didn't, because I didn't think, because Soldiers of Fortune were at the Stoneleigh. Anyway, they were selling buttons for 50p each. Anyway, so that's basically that. Pockets still function as normal pockets. And you can see what I've done also with. There's a thing to hold a pen, which I absolutely find really annoying. And it like separated the pen from this section of the pocket, which I can see why stops the pen ink from leaking. But anyway, I picked it up here. That's you can see what I did with the epaulette top, but no one's ever going to see that because I'm just going to be covering it over. I try and do most of my stuff on the cheap because I'm not that rich, and why my kind of psychology is, why spend £150 buying a Repro greatcoat from Richard Underwood, which is fine, I don't mind. Richard Underwood does some really good reproductions. It's just that when you can buy a near original one that from just literally a couple of years after for about 25 quid, because that's how much my ones cost. They cost me 25 quid each, and they're 1950s dated, so, and they've also got original buttons as well, so I can't really see any reason why you would want to spend that much money. Okay, they're exact replicas, but I mean, I'd rather do things cheaper because I'd rather have more money so I can buy other items of historical interest to me. I haven't taken the label out of this shirt. I just forgot to add that. You can still see it's there. I think I might replace it possibly with a period style label, which I'll probably make myself. Another interesting thing I've done is Soldbuch cover. I made a Soldbuch cover for my Soldbuch, my first Soldbuch that I made. My first Soldbuch, it's okay, but the pages don't really fit the cover, so they're kind of a bit big. My second Soldbuch that I made, is, it fits and it's perfect, apart from the electrician's tape that I used doesn't stick down. So that's why I decided to try and make some of these, because if you make a Soldbuch cover, then it's going to be stopping the Soldbuch, not Soldbuch, the electrician's tape from coming off. Anyway, because that's basically what it is, glorified electrician's tape. So yep, they had these just to keep the Soldbuch in good shape. So I've done that. I'm going to make another one for my other Soldbuch, and an SS one for my SS Soldbuch. The thing is, I haven't filled in my SS Soldbuch because I'm afraid that well, I don't know. I'm not afraid exactly. It's just I don't know which unit I want to reenact, because I can be doing have it marked up for my LAH uniform, my Untersturmführer, or I can have it marked up for my SS Viking, which is basically my Swedish naval tunic. I changed to being an SS Viking one, just because I could, and I've made up a story which has a guy from the Swedish Navy. He defects after he has a battle with some Russians that destroy his submarine. Anyway, even though Swedish submariners didn't wear these, they would have worn different tunic, but anyway, who cares. And there's also my Hitler Youth tunic. I can't find that at the moment, because there's a big load of rubbish under my bed. Well, not rubbish, just a pile of uniforms. Ah, here it is. So I could either have it as Hitler Youth here, my Hitler Youth tunic. Sorry about that, my camera ran out of memory again. So I could either have it could either be Hitler Youth, my, well, not Hitler Youth, my 12th SS Hitler Youth, Hitler Jugend. I could have I could write it for that, or I could write it for my 5th SS Viking, or I could also have it for, I forgot to mention this, my SS Totenkopf tunic, which I'm not going to find, I don't think. Yes, I'm actually going to find it. Here it is. I could also have it done for my SS Totenkopf tunic. It's 3rd SS Panzer Division, I should say, because I wouldn't really want to be reenacting a flipping deaths, because head people, the people who were actually the ones that did all that horrible crap with the concentration camps. Anyway, so what I could have is my LH tunic. So yeah, there are several things I could do with that, or I could, because I've been making sword booths. I've literally copied out sword booths onto my laptop. It's taken me literally about 2 to 3 years to get proper sword booths. To finish the sword booths onto my laptop. For example, here's the first 2 pages of the sword booth on my laptop. So yeah, there's more. It's like I copied every single page out from an original one. So I won't bore you and go all the way through, but basically I've copied it out and it's taken me ages. By the way, I'm not going to sell it because I don't want to do that. So that's basically it. Any questions?